What is going on, guys? Matt Downs with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video I'm going to be building a 5-flex slip on Prizepicks yet again and showing you guys how to identify the edge by comparing the value on Prizepicks directly to plus EV plays on the sports books. And the way that we do that is we compare lines on sportsbooks directly to Prizepicks' projections. So let's go through this and build a slip together. Again, I like to do these videos because they're more informative, and I like to give you guys the reasoning behind each one of these picks. In the very first column, and again, this is using the DG Fantasy Optimizer. If you guys want to check it out below, feel free to head below in the description. We are currently offering a completely free membership for the No House Advantage Optimizer. This was released yesterday. So if you guys want to sign up for No House Advantage, again, this code DGF, you'll get $100 free match just by using that code. So feel free to head over, create a free account, go to the memberships tab. There's a free link below, and then head over to the No House Advantage. Anyway, going back to Prizepicks here. Not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name, but it's Oliver, that last name. Not even going to try. Not a hockey guy. So the reason why I'm putting this into my slip is because on Prizepicks, it's set to 2.5 shots on goal here. However, each one of these other sports books have it heavily juiced on the under here at 2.5. It's a direct match on the sports books. What that means is that the sports books are basically saying that it has a higher percent chance to hit the under. Therefore, they are not going to give you guys the best bang for your buck if you hit the under at the 2.5 on their books. Set to minus 162 juice on Pinnacle, minus 160 on FanDuel, minus 150 on DraftKings, minus 190 on Barstool. So they're basically giving you nothing for entering this slip, or this play rather, if you were to do it on the books. So just to prove to you guys the payout here that you'd be getting, at least on average on the books, minus 157 juice. If I head over here to the parlay calculator on OddsJam, completely free by the way, and enter in minus 157 juice, for every $10 I'm getting $6.37 back, $16.37, which is literally nothing. However, this is treated as a minus 119 implied odds if I were to put this play into a 5-player pick. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to head over to the NHL tab, go to search this guy's weird last name, and under 2.5 shots on goal. So that's going to be our first entry in this 5-man flex. Next, Kadarius Toney here, set to minus 140 for all the reasons that I talked about before for this guy. Minus 140 juice here on Pinnacle on the over at 23.5 receiving yards. As you can see, a direct match, heavily juiced on the books, but you can get him at minus 119 implied odds on Prizepicks. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to put him into a slip. Kadarius Toney over receiving yards. The one great thing about this slip that I'm entering is that Patrick Mahomes is right below him for over passing yards. Now, I love the correlation here between Kadarius Toney and Patrick Mahomes, because if Patrick Mahomes throws for more yards, then obviously Kadarius Toney is going to get more receiving yards, right? Or at least should, theoretically. So set to 23.5. If I hit the over of 285 and 23.5, there's some high correlation there, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you haven't used your Patrick Mahomes free square, by the way, Prizepicks is doing a promo, again, and their code using DGF if you guys are brand new to Prizepicks for 100% match up to $100. However, Patrick Mahomes here, 285.5. I have used that free square, so I'm going to go ahead and put in his actual passing yards here at 285.5. All right, moving down here, Tony Perkins from NCAA basketball could be next on our list. I know a lot of you can't play college basketball, so I'm going to probably go right over top of him. But also, minus 145 juice here on DraftKings Sportsbook. So again, they are penalizing you for entering the over on DraftKings more so than they would on Prizepicks, where you get him at minus 119 implied odds. Nathan McKinnon, I can pronounce that last name here, under 1.5 points. As you can see, across the board, heavily juiced, minus 144 on Pinnacle, minus 138 on FanDuel, minus 145 on DraftKings, and minus 155 on Barstool, heavily juiced yet again. So McKinnon, guess what? Looks fantastic to put in this slip as well. I'm going to go ahead and put him in under 1.5 points. I do know that he's actually a pretty good player, but let's hope he stays under 1.5 points, because I know those points are actually harder to get in NHL. I know that much. Last but not least here, we have Quez Watkins, under receiving yards, another NFL pick. So this looks to be a majority of NFL Super Bowl picks here. It's the under at 14.5 receiving yards. Why this is a good play is because it looks like his near even line is set across major sports books on DraftKings, Barstool, BetMGM, Caesars. Slight juice on the under, but not much. But here we have it set to 11.5. And then also on draft or on prize picks, we get him at 14.5. So you're getting a more aggressive line on prize picks. It's only 3 yards, but those 3 yards do matter for somebody like Quez Watkins. It could be an entire reception for him. So that's a good value play. Again, a 55.06% chance to hit the under here. So if we do put him in, Quez Watkins, we're putting the under of his receiving yards. And there you have it. That's the 5-player slip. Again, you're looking for a mathematical edge over the sports books because, again, sports books are in the industry to make money long term. So all these lines, they set millions, they put millions and millions of dollars into setting these lines and keeping them very accurate so that they win long term over you. However, what we're doing here is we are reversing the rules. We're putting the juice lines on the optimizer and showing you the edge on prize picks and showing you how to gain a slight mathematical edge every single slip on prize picks. And that's what we do here in this exact slip. Again, with some correlations. So this slip is really, really good here. Great Super Bowl slip. If you guys are interested in tailing, feel free to do below. And if this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and of course, smash that like button for all of our future NFL content. With all that being said, have a great rest of your day, and let's cash.